There's no question that Tesla has achieved success and is a top stock to buy. And I'm sure that many of you are thinking of buying Tesla stocks, be rich, and retire. However, the question is, how much should you buy now to enjoy a good retirement in the future? That's what we're going to talk about in this video, so stay tuned till the end. But before that, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Tesla CEO Elon Musk aims to produce 20 million electric vehicles annually by the year 2030. He said that the goal to establish a remarkable record in electrification and sustainable energy is the driving force behind the company's objective. This can be achieved by replacing at least 1% of the more than 2 billion fleets of vehicles worldwide each year.
And your stock went up, Elon, by something like 8-9%, just based on that tweet alone. You earned about $3 billion in market cap on that. Is that a surprise to you?
Yes. I mean, that seems like an unlikely thing to happen just based on a tweet. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's surprising. I don't really follow the stock that much. So I think sometimes the stock moves for kind of random reasons, and if that ends up being a mood barometer, then it's not a happy life.
Well, because a few weeks ago you had said yourself, look, you thought the stock was a little bit high, and it then fell about 10% after that. So do you still think the stock is a little high?
Well, it depends on how people. If somebody's a long-term holder of the stock, I think there's a lot of appreciation that will occur in the long term. In the short term, it's difficult to predict these fluctuations. But it does seem as though, for a company that had a few $1 billion in revenue last year, to have a $30+ billion market cap is on the high side. And I think that's, there's certainly lots of people on the internet who say that. And,
So you still feel that way then about your stock?
No, I mean, I feel like it's always difficult to predict the short-term fluctuations. So if someone's a long-term holder of the stock, I don't think they should sell the stock. I think it will appreciate and ultimately be much higher than it is today. But in terms of short-term fluctuations, that's impossible to say.
Given that the current value of cars sold annually is significantly lower than Musk's suggested value, this is a significant task for the electric vehicle industry. If Musk's forecast for car sales in 2030 is realistic or not, a bare and bold case study will help to paint a clearer picture of what to expect from Tesla stock. In the worst case, we might expect Tesla's stock price to be about $3,120 per share if the company only earns half of Musk's estimated value. To assist you, here's a simple computation. Assuming that the average price of a Tesla in 2030 will be around $60,000, we can anticipate that the gross revenue from car sales will be close to $60 billion. If Tesla generates 15% of this value from its non-automated products, such as batteries and robotics, that amounts to $90 billion with total revenue of $690 billion. With an EPS rate of 15 and a price-earnings PE ratio of 30, Tesla shares could be sold for $3,120 in 2030. We need to consider that we're using a 30 PE ratio, and Tesla will be a mature company by 2030. If Elon Musk is correct about his estimates, Tesla will have sold about 20 million cars by 2030. If Tesla can divert 30% of its revenue from car sales to its non-automotive items, its overall revenue may reach $1.56 trillion. If Tesla's earnings and PE values stay the same, its shares might rise to $11,700 each. This is a pretty high stock price projection, given that the stock is currently trading below $1,000 at the time of this video. On the other hand though, we presumptively sell 15 million Tesla vehicles by 2030, which is still below the value predicted by Musk. The total revenue for Tesla could then reach $1.04 trillion. If its non-automated products generate 15% of its car sales revenue while maintaining the EPS and PE value, the stock price could be around $6,210 in 2030. Most Tesla supporters probably agree with this estimate. Additionally, this stock price can make a good target for some well-deserved attention, considering that the EV manufacturer is constantly attempting to raise its market valuation. So how much do you need to earn in order to retire? Investors predict that their retirement budgets will differ since everyone has a unique retirement strategy. Moreover, the overall cost of living after retirement will change based on lifestyle, geography, and private expenditures like health insurance. If we assume a $2 million retirement budget, then proceed to purchase the anticipated stock price. In the worst-case scenario, a shareholder would require about 900 Tesla shares to retire in 2030 with $2 million. Remember that this value reflects the stock after the most recent 3-for-1 split, which has tripled the original 300 units. With this analysis, it can be said that Tesla and investors who have purchased the stock are held to a high standard. Their portfolio might be headed toward financial independence. Similar to this, ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood has predicted very high prices for Tesla stock in 2030. Tesla stock will be worth $22,000 by 2030, according to Wood. This is unquestionably a very bold prediction. However, given that this is not the first time Wood has predicted a price for Tesla, something significant may be on the horizon for the car company. Tesla stock could reach $4,000 as Cathie would have predicted in 2018. Although it wasn't accomplished in the allotted time, Tesla stock eventually reached $4,000 in January 2021. Tesla stock price may rise significantly in 2030 due to several factors, which Wood has included in her analysis. Tesla's humanoid robot, Optimus, is one of them. Elon Musk recently disclosed what Tesla robots users could expect. He claims that the 5 feet 8-inch robot will assist in performing menial tasks like cooking and washing, freeing users to concentrate on more productive activities. Regarding innovations, Tesla is doing impressive work. That's not all, however. Elon Musk's forecast for 2030 car sales shows that the company is working to increase its vehicle production. According to Musk, to advance the global switch to sustainable energy, the company strives to be the best in every category. He declared that Tesla plans to keep raising production levels and product accessibility to accomplish this and maximize its impact. The electric vehicle company also intends to deploy 1,500 gigawatt-hours of energy storage annually, in addition to its goal of selling 20 million cars. Following Tesla's various price forecasts, several analysts have expressed their views on the likelihood that the company's stock will reach these targets. Because of its advancements in artificial intelligence, Tesla has a competitive advantage over other electric vehicle manufacturers and automakers. According to all the analysis, its supply chain is vertically integrated and has access to technology. The competitive advantage increases Tesla's likelihood of ruling the S&P 500 by 2030. In the upcoming years, Tesla's net income and free cash flow growth will pick up speed, along with an expanding margin profile with revenue growth. Tesla is an impressive electric vehicle company, and this expansion will help it reach a compound annual growth rate of 50% by 2030. This is why optimistic predictions like this one are anticipated. Although some analysts predict that Tesla stock will perform astronomically in 2030, others have expressed concern that these estimates may be excessive. Although these predictions are pretty ambitious, it's difficult to predict whether Tesla will achieve them. Even though Tesla will soon have 4 facilities worldwide with a combined capacity of 500,000 units per year, the company will still need to increase its manufacturing footprint to meet its 2030 target significantly. However, Elon Musk clarified that mentioning the 20 million sales target for 2030 is merely a name and not a promise. Therefore, even though investors may wish for the stock price to climb to the projected level, it is realistic to suppose that unforeseen market difficulties will happen. But still, many Tesla investors might be able to retire with more than enough money to cover for their requirements if the stock performs well. So what do you think? Will you take the risk? Comment down below. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be updated whenever we have new videos about finance, investment, and innovation. This is your 3 Towers Investing channel. Thank you for watching and see you at the next one.